Yes, yes, yes. I'm Prabhu Pramayoga. I'm a writer, I'm a book author, and a musician. I play in a band called Saturday Night Karaoke, and this is my first full length video on YouTube. Just try to make something you know, in my free time. And today I want to talk about my book, my altercation, the Bandung Melodic Punk Scene, 1995 2008, and it's published via Art Island Books in the UK. So it's written in English, and yeah, I want to talk about this book. So basically, the reason why I wrote my altercation is that it's just a love letter for my sin. Like I grew up in Bandung back in the 90s, and melodic punk rock is my favorite music as we speak today. And I heavily involved within the scene from the 2000s up to this day. So I thought I should write a book. I should have written a book about it. And because like not many books out there explaining or have this in-depth history on the punk rock scene in Bandung, and especially the melodic punk rock subgenre. It's not really like a big ambition, like I have to put Bandung or Indonesia in the global punk rock conversation history. Well, I mean, that's a little part of it because what happened and what's happening in Bandung right now within the punk scene or like in other music scene is really really exciting. It's such really underappreciated scene. Like if we talk about Asia, most people probably speak about Japan or South Korea scenes, but don't get me wrong. I mean, like Japan and South Korea scenes are really really awesome as well. They deserve to get that spotlight in the whole punk community as well. But the reason why I try to put Bandung because it's close to me, right? Because I grew up there, and then I live in Indonesia, so I think that's a little bit of my conscious saying like you have to do it. Like I have to do what I can do for my own scene and make it well documented because memories fade. Like some people, especially when you write something out of like oral history, some people tend to forget what happened back then. There has to be like this cross-check fact before writing stuff. So I decided to do that for my book, my altercation. And what's interesting about Bandung is that the city was known as like the benchmark for rock music back in the 80s or like 70s maybe, because Bandung used to be this city where like educated people, rock music fans, art enthusiasts, like blended in one whole city, creating something interesting and life changing for many people. And laterally, people across Indonesia, like from other cities, started to see Bandung as their like blueprint of doing something, especially in music and art. So I think I tried to capture that spirit and history through this book because, like, speaking of melodic punk or like pop punk, Bandung used to be that place as well. I think that captured pretty well in this book because I tried to interview many people from the 90s throughout to the thousands. So I hope it will, enhance some horizons about how punk rock evolved in Indonesia, especially in Bandung. And if you're interested in this book, you can grab a copy. I put a link on my description in this video. So here it is, an introduction to my book, My Altercation, the Bandung Melodic Punk Scene. So yeah, thank you very much for your attention. I hope to see you guys on the next video. Cheers.